Okay, this one is neither not going to go with the video or it's going to be named wrong and I'm going to have to fix the name for it. I didn't fix the name of the game right off the bat. I don't know how many parts it's going to be, but it's Mega Man X7 Part 1. Shoot. Well, let me restart. So that you guys can see the beginning, the whole beginning thing. A lot of this, probably this part, and some of the other parts, some of those are going to be story related and things of that nature. Takes a little bit of time, but we'll see what we can get done. We'll try to get done at least a couple stages, maybe. This one's a little bit different. This is a 3D one. Well, some of it's 3D, some of it's 2D. And you start off as Zero or a new character named Axel. I will probably more so play Axel at the beginning, and I think you have to rescue, I think it's 64 of the Reploids before you can unlock X. When I unlock X, I'll be using him, but I'll probably already have 5 or 6 of the stages done before I'm able to unlock X, because sometimes I'll remember where the Reploids are and I can see where they are, and other times I cannot, and they'll die well before I get to them. So hopefully I can remember where they are and try to get him about the same time I got him last time. There's 16 per stage, so there is margin for error, but there's not a whole lot, and also depending upon how you go. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go to options. This should be set up correctly. Well, I'm going to go to options. You can leave it. Now you can put game level normal or hard. I'm just going to put it on normal. Leave the other stuff the way it is. Okay, my dash is on the right button. That's where I want it, I think. Yeah, that's where I want it. Okay. This game has some of the worst camera angles on any game I've ever played. So played it through once. Like I said, we're on Rookie Hunter. You'll see a story here. I won't tell you about Axel. Axel's got a special ability that he can use. I won't tell you about it yet. You'll figure it out. I'll have to use it in the first actual stage, which is a major bummer because it's one of the hardest things to use on the game, but you have to use it in certain stages, otherwise you can't get things that you need to get. Again, I'm going to be playing on Rookie Hunter, so I'm going to be getting things again. I'm going to be showing you where items and like heart tanks and things like that are to pick up. I'm not going to be showing you well, like if I fall down a hole or if I hit some spikes or something, don't do that. Don't do that unless you absolutely have to. Don't do that. But anything else you can do. Boom. He shoots him. Axel can turn into other Reploids. He can copy them. That's his special ability. He can copy and turn into another Reploid and gain their powers and stuff like that. Sometime in the 22nd century. Thanks to the Reploids, even the most devastated regions were set back on the road to recovery. But crimes perpetrated by Mavericks were on the rise. Of course. Why not? The Maverick Hunters was the official organization that responded to incidents involving Mavericks. Wish I could skip through there, but it won't let me. One of the veteran members, X, began having second thoughts about the group's forceful methods. He removed himself from the front lines and instead worked to achieve more peaceful solutions. That's why he's not available right off the bat. Why must Repoids fight one another? I've had enough violence. With the Maverick Hunters crippled by X's retirement, an underground organization filled the vacuum, and thus Red Alert, the illegal band of bounty hunters who pursued Mavericks, was born. That's Axel's part of that. The Red Alert group. Soon there was not a single Repoid that had not heard of Red Alert and their charismatic leader, Red. One day, a young Repoid and key member of Red Alert made the decision to leave the group. That was Axel, of course. This decision would change destiny itself. Goodbye, Red. I'll become a hunter on my own. And thus a new battle began. Now you'll see me use Axel and X a lot more than Zero. Zero I only use a couple of times. I like to use Axel though because he's got a gun. And different things he can do are, like you can see, a security laser, no problem attack when it locks onto the closest target and turns yellow. When the laser is off, you can get through. So I like to use him because even when you get other abilities, let's see, you must turn both security lasers off. You can switch the lock on with left button. Or you can just run like crazy. You must hurry, so dash past the lasers while they're off. Oh, thank you. Uh-oh. You'll have to take out the main security laser. Use hover, push and hold A. I forget he can do this. And I keep thinking I have to do it another way. I could switch on lock-ons, but I'm not gonna get hit. You might have to switch on lock-ons when you do that. Either that or just take the hit and go on. Here's what they tell you about that. Is that a runner bomb? Press Y and use A-Trans to steal its ability and render it harmless. We're not going to do that right yet. Because I just want to get through here and I don't want to use the ability unless I have to. I think there's 2 stages I absolutely have to use the ability. If you want to use it around, other parts or something like that, then be my guest. But I'm not too crazy about using it. These things right here suck. If they knock you down, you're pretty much stunned. And they're so hard to break free from. A Ratadord? Those creeps reflect my attacks. Yeah, I forgot how to take them out. Like that, I guess. There ain't going to be much in this first level to get. Basically a tutorial. Now, right here, final security door. To open it, you need to attack each core while it's red. If you fail, it'll close. Use LB to toggle the lock on and hit it directly. I used to just get lucky on this part, but now I actually see what I'm supposed to be doing. It's a growing thing for me too. Axel, though, when he gets other abilities, his gun changes. You'll see what I talk about whenever it comes about it later. His gun changes, and you have the Maverick special ability plus the gun's other ability. That's why I like to use him. Somebody please tell me I'm through with the worst of it. Unfortunately, that's not the worst of it. Fortunately, the worst of it is in 2 different stages later on in the game. Now you'll switch to, I think you switched to 0 right here. I can't believe I'm back here again. What the heck has happened? They really made a mess. Of course, you know I don't like to use 0 because you just have that saber and that thing's hard to use. I mean, I'll use him for the time I have to right through here, but. And if you want to use him, you can. That's fine. That's totally up to you. I choose not to. But if you've been using him before and that's who you want to use and that floats your boat, you go right ahead. I will not say anything bad about that. It's just my personal preference. This thing right here, I think you have to hit it in the head. Yeah. I'm just going to take the hits and just try to kill it this way. Like I said, if you get kind of like right underneath it right there, you can kind of hit it in the head with dodging that green beam and everything. I do not like this part. They just keep reappearing and I keep killing. Boom! So I just like X and Axel better because I can use the long range attacks. And you guys know I love my long range attacks. Same thing with this one, just hit him in the head. Try to stay away from that laser and stuff and try to stay away from the other stuff. Kill these if you have to. And he's down and it breaks down. And I think you fly down there with him. Now we're going to go this direction. This is what I told y'all I don't like about this game. I do not like these camera angle things. This messes with my mind very badly. Okay, don't let him knock you off to the side like he just did to me. That probably means I could probably back up a tad. When it's like that and it's kind of depth instead of anything else, try to figure out where you can be. And fix your camera angle if you have to. I usually don't move mine, but see, at times like this, it's 2D, it's locked. What I miss? What did I not do? Oh. You should have just enough time to jump up through there and get that done. Out of the way, out of the way. 13, okay. Huh? Wait a second. Axel goes in behind. Are you stupid? You're in danger if you just stand there. Get a move on. Are you connected to this incident? Incident? What are you talking about? Oh, here it comes. So I guess I'll be seeing you. And then his hero looks up, there's this huge thing. What's going on? He's... Ow. You gotta stay ahead of this thing. Wow, wow. He can't change camera angle right here anyway. Now he's got control of himself. You got some explaining to do. Okay, I'll tell you everything, but later. Right now I have to take care of that freak. Are you calling a freak? You're 0, so you can handle this, right? I'm Axel. Call me with B if you need a hand. Yeah, kill this thing. Well, this is becoming a real pain. I want a full explanation after this is all over. Oh, so I can pretty much hit him anywhere I want to. Okay. You can switch to Axel and like shoot him and stuff. Or you can just stay as 0 and avoid some attacks and then just be all up in his face and just wear him out. Okay, I'm thinking I may have to hit him in the head. Okay, he's dead. For some reason, I thought you had to hit him in the tail, but I don't think that's right. Didn't happen there. So I'm not sure. 15 minutes in. Not too bad. They got him in handcuffs. I'm not going to run off, so could you take this thing off? It makes me feel like a criminal. Feel like a criminal? Okay. Maybe what I did was wrong. But like we were a perfect team, don't you think? When we kicked that big dude's butt, I thought, yeah, we would make a great combo. Zero has no response. So where's X been lately? I haven't seen him around. Sit tight. He's just beyond this door. Here he is. Nice work, Zero. So you're the one who caused all this trouble. I guess so. I had no idea that they'd sent that kind of gear after us. Gear? Who's after you? I left Red Alert. Believe it or not, I'm a hunter. Red Alert? You mean that gang of wannabe vigilantes? Do you realize how much damage your internal bickering has caused? I apologize for that, but I had to leave. As for what happened as a result, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes? Do you have any idea? X, cool it. Alright, Axel. Why don't you just start by telling us why you left? Red Alert changed. They're no better than murderers now. They used me. We used to only attack the bad guys. But not anymore. I couldn't take it. They're going to come for Axel, no doubt. This is our chance. Red Alert has caused us far too much trouble. How can you say that? If we fight, we'll fall right into their hands. We can't allow this madness to continue. Oh, I know what you mean, X, but we can't talk them out of this. Sometimes fighting is the only choice. That's quite enough. You need to back off and pay the dues for your crimes. Story unfolds after each stage as well, so... Leah, what happened? Unidentified transmission. Feeding the monitor. It's Red. You getting this, hunters? I am Red, leader of your friends here at Red Alert. I never imagined our little friend would end up in your hands, but in any case, I want Axel back. Now don't you worry. I know he won't come back easily. So how about this? Like you, we are hunters. We trashed our share of Mavericks. So how about a duel? A duel to determine who the real Maverick hunters are. I'm sure you won't mind if we use the Mavericks that we've captured so far. So the last one standing wins. If we lose, we'll surrender Axel to you. And if we win, well, we'll leave that to your imagination. Don't worry, they ain't gonna win anyway. You've got to be kidding. Axel has nothing to do with us. We won't fight the likes of you for his sake. That's kind of rough. Well, a pretty big talker for a retiree. We could care less about deadbeats like you. We just want Axel. He is there, isn't he? Now you just sit tight, my boy. Ha ha ha. I'm hitting the button hoping it was going to go forward, but it really doesn't. They're already on the move. Mavericks are showing up across the map. I'll check for damage. Yeah, I'll check for damage too. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. Well, this is turning into a real mess. X, you say I need to pay my dues, right? So make me a Maverick Hunter. Me and Zero make a great team, and together we could take care of Red Alert. Are you mad? You have no business as a hunter. I'm serious. It would be a perfect chance to make up for my wrongdoing. If you had just gone back, the problem would have been solved. But I can see that won't be happening. No, it won't be happening. Right. These aren't run-of-the-mill criminals. They won't listen to reason. And even if Axel did go back, which he won't, would they stop their misdeeds? I don't think so. Zero, you're my hero. I knew you'd understand. I always thought you and X were so cool. I want to fight. I want to be a Maverick Hunter. Not just anybody can become a hunter, kid. We're not getting anywhere with this. I'm ready to go. No, wait. I'm going by myself. As for you, you can do as you please. Yeah, I'm kind of ready to go too. Yeah. X, if I catch all of the bounty hunters, you've got to promise me you'll let me be a Maverick Hunter. Talk is cheap. Prove it to me first. Yeah, like 20 minutes of the game is like this. And don't forget this. Okay, I won't let you down. And the first stage is going to take me a couple minutes to get through anyway. Another pointless conflict has begun. X, don't overthink this. This time our only choice is to fight. We've made this mistake time and time again. Why must Reploids continue this accursed cycle of aggression? Okay. So we're going to save. I'll show you what I've got over on my save data. Maybe if I can show you that. If it'll let me show you. See, that's what I ended up with. That's how I ended up. So we're going to override that. But that's what we're going to have. It's the same stuff. Return to results screen. That'll take you back where you can pick the stage select. These menus confuse me. Yes, go to stage select. And no, I don't want to. I just want to sit there and talk to you for 20 minutes more. Okay, so this is the first time you get to see the bosses. And the stages. Deep Forest, we're detecting energy from deep within the Lost Woods. Find it. Air Forces, a mysterious ship has been spotted 5 miles in the air. Destroy it now. Cyberfield, a virus has escaped through a crack in the electrosphere. Destroy it. That's one of the most irritating stages. Central Circuit, use the Ride Chaser to find and destroy the time bomb in the circuit. That one's a little bit rough. Lava Factory. The Lava Energy Factory suffered an attack. Recapture it from the enemy. Tunnel Base. The Special Defense Base has been taken. Use the right armor and retake it. Radio Tower. Take back the Central Radio Tower. Charlie's in here with us. Battleship. A menacing fortress that commands the seas. Destroy it to halt its advance. And those are your 8 stages. Now, there is a rescue file and some options. I'll show you those. Red Alert has selected these 8 stages of locations for the dual select an area with the pad and press A to go. Use RB for rescue files or LB for options. So you can view a list of Reploids rescued from each stage. Select an area with this now. Return stage select screen. Probably won't use those. Here you can save, load, and view options on there. So you can go there and do it, or you can do it after stages. We're going to go to, can't remember his name. Choose your team. I want you to work in teams of 2 from now on. To stay with your current team, select OK and push A. To disband your team and form a new one, use that to select something other than OK. We're going to go ahead and disband the team, and we're going to pick Axel and then Zero, so that we start with Zero. So we start with Axel instead of Zero. Later on, you won't get too much to pick from. And Oscar's in here too, so if you guys hear him or see him pop up on my side here. Soldier Stone Kong. I just always called him Stone Kong because, well, I don't know. Not really ready, but I guess so. They just take a lot of hits to kill. You want to try to save as many Reploids as possible. There went one. I forgot he's right in front of that stupid enemy. We'll save more in the stage though, so don't worry too much about that. If you see a Reploid, you might have to run towards them kind of quick because sometimes they're in imminent danger. Sometimes you can get there though. Let me see if it's down here. I gotta go first. No, it's not. It is not. Okay. There's a heart tank in here, and there's a might be the EX tank. I'm not sure. And there's a capsule in here, but you can't activate the capsule until you have X. Whew. Also, if you press start, it'll tell you how many Reploids you've rescued in the stage, and if you have energy tanks and other stuff, and you can also quit the stage. And also has as much time as you've spent in the stage. Okay. Is it down here? There's one part here where there's Reploids and you have to save them, but you have to do a certain specific thing. Get this thing to run down through here, and then you dodge it. I always forget that he doesn't air dash, but he can do that. He can do that hover. I always forget that. These things you can jump on. There's one of them I think has a heart in it. I'm gonna wait until he falls down. I'll see where I can go up here. I don't think there's anything over there. Well, see, I shot myself in the foot right there, didn't I? I really shouldn't have taken that hit, but that's okay. Turn around. Shot to the face. You get shot in the face. I think you have to kill that one. I think you have to jump up these two. See, there's a lot of them that you can really save that are not really, really hard to get a hold of. These guys take so many hits to kill. And the bad thing is I have to use that copy ability that they were talking about earlier. I hate these things. Let me try something a little bit different here. Crap! There's the heart. Okay. Oh, I wasn't supposed to kill him, I don't think. Maybe I was. This is like where you'll have to switch to 0. Well, no. I couldn't get with 0 either. Switch back to Axon. I guess we'll try to hover over that way. There we go. There's a part where you have to use 0. Save that one. And then what you'll have to do is you'll have to use the copy shot to kill a runesman. Which is those guys right there. I'll have to find one. There's one up here. They just take too many daggone shots to kill. And the little thing that I can use to copy them, it takes a lot. Let's put it that way. It would take a lot of just that one just to take one of them down so that I could get his ability by itself. There he is. So I have to shoot him a few times and then charge up this and then try to hit him a couple times so I can kill him with this. This is charging the Y button. There we go. Now, I'll turn into him for a short amount of time. You have the time that's in that red bar, so you got to work fast. Okay. Now you're probably going to have to do this back across too. Just pummel him with a bunch of shots and then just start shooting him with this. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I can throw boulders. I can throw boulders and I can jump. I can't dash. That's the problem. There's a tank in here somewhere and I'm not sure where it's at. EX tank. I think this is where I have to switch to 0 because I think it's here. Oh, do I have to let that run out? Oh, gosh. Okay. Must be over there. No, maybe not. Crap. Down here, we'll get Eddie. Eddie! Crap. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe we'll jump up the side then. I guess that's what I'll do. That was fun. Okay, this is where... Okay, that's where that is. I'm not sure if I've missed the EX tank or not. I don't know that I have. There it is. Well, you know, I thought it would work, but it didn't work. Some of the stuff I remember where it is and some of it I don't. So you guys will just have to bear with me. Get kind of close to those guys. Okay, I think I'm at the boss. This will probably be where we end this in the story. Oh, this is... Oh, I hate this. You have to try to shoot these things. You can either run around and you have to turn them all gray. You're pretty quick on the draw, though. It usually doesn't do too bad. And Soldier Stone Kong's not too awful bad. He does some different moves, but it's not too bad. And you'll just shoot him with your buster and dodge his attacks. The great and wise Stone Kong. How could you, of all people, do such a thing? We have already strayed from the path. Now all we can do is stay true to our beliefs wherever they may lead us. But what Red Alert is doing is wrong. I know that. Both you and I know they are being manipulated. I fight for loyalty. Ready yourself. I guess there is no changing your mind. Forgot how to get away from that. If you jump, you can shoot at him. Just pummel him with shots while you can. And quit shooting when it's not doing anything. No worse than trying to shoot an enemy when you can't kill them, can't do damage. And when you kill one of them, each person gets the weapons. Even X gets the weapon, and he'll have it whenever you get done there anyway. You don't need this particular weapon for the next boss, but I just wanted to go ahead and clear out the stage. Makes a shield. Creates a Fernal shield that deflects enemy attacks. Sometimes it's useful, but not often. Tells you how long it took you to get through the level. How many things you killed, how much damage you took. I'll explain how Hunter rank is determined, so listen carefully. Rank is determined by factors such as the number of rescued Reploids, total damage, and defeated enemies. Become a world-class Hunter. And now my rank will move up on Axel, because that's who I was using. And we'll see the rescue Reploid data. Rescue should be a high priority as you can get chip items. And one of them died. I know that much. I don't know how many of the other ones we got. The orange ones, I think, are parts. You want to get those too. Well, 1 of 15 died, but hey, we rescued 14. I only missed 1, and one of them died, so did pretty good there. When you rescue Reploids, they'll give you valuable chip items. Use chip items to power up abilities, but choose wisely. First, scroll to the character you wish to give the chip to with this and select play. Usually you only get 2. I'm going to give them all to Axel because I'm not going to be really using Zero. So first of all, I'm going to go on Power Plus. That increases normal attack power by 30%. Maybe valuable chip items using power abilities. The second one, I'm going to take probably under speed for the moment, which gives it a little bit faster. And I accidentally hit the wrong button. You got to watch because a lot of times they have you on no and you hit the wrong button. power and speed should be up all the way on Axel, and then special should have 3 on it. If you do it the way I do it. If you don't want to do it that way, don't do it that way. Do it another way. But that's the way I do it, and that's the way that it helps me. So we're going to save. We're going to see some of the story. And then we're going to stop this one. Like I said, sorry, I could really only get 1 stage done. But there's just so much story in the beginning and in the first part of the game that it's ridiculous. But we'll knock out some more of the story right here. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. This is the reason I ran away from Red Alert. Because I can copy the shape and abilities of Reploids. But it's far from perfect. Even with the copy shot, I can only copy the form of Reploids my own size. For the rest, it's only possible to copy their abilities. Where did you learn such a skill? Hey, that's the thing. Even I don't know where I picked this up. You don't know? How could you not know? Dunno. I don't remember. Red found me, and I've been defeating enemies ever since. Okay, so we're back here. I think there's only 16 per level. There may only be 15 per... No, I missed one somewhere in there. I didn't get him. I don't know where it was. Probably somewhere I didn't see. Probably in the woods or something. Okay. So, for now, we're going to stop right there. And we'll pick up part 2. Hopefully we can get a couple more stages done on part 2. When we go back and watch it next time. Hopefully we can get some more done. The next stage we're going to go to is Volt Tunyon. It's a weird stage. You have to go. It goes in a circular cone pattern, and they're probably gonna kill a lot of the Reploids because it's really really hard to get to the Reploids when you can't see them, and B, when there's so much like explosion and other stuff going on you can't see. So it's really hard to get some of them sometimes because you can't see what's going on. So, in that aspect of it, we'll get as many as we can. Like I said, we got 14 in the first stage, which is a good starting point. Like I said, you have to get 64 overall, so you have to get 50 more. That sounds like a lot. It's not really that much. I mean, because like I said, 15 to 16 during a stage. In Radborski's stage, I think I can get all 16 of them. So, you get 14 in that stage, 16 in Radborski's stage that you're going to have, you'd already be up to 30. So you'd already be up to the 30 mark at that point anyway. And, we'll face... I don't know where Radborski falls in on the setup of the kills. I think it's a little bit later on, I think. Warfire. It's after Flame Hynard. Yeah, so it'll probably be like Soldier Stone Kong, Tornado Tunyon, Splash Warfly, and then Flame Hynard, then Radborski. So we'll get them all in that stage. And then after Radborski, it's I think it's Snipe Anteater after that. And then a lot of the bosses you just want to kill with just your Buster because the half of the enemy weapons don't work with the Hill Beans. So, but until next time, we will see you later.